Stand by. Hello, good afternoon to you, or I should say good morning. It is Friday and we are getting you ready for a big weekend of parades. Unfortunately, one hiccup here, and you can see it right there on the screen. Sunday, it looks like we are going to be dealing with a pretty decent chance for rain across most of the area, and it could be an all-day rain event. So once again, thanks for joining me. This is on WWL Plus, WWLTV.com. Also, feel free to ask your questions on Facebook if you are watching me there. I've got it pulled up. I can see your questions, and we'll see what we can get answered for you as we get into this big parading weekend. Now, the good news is rain doesn't look to be an issue for today. You can see that Friday today is just going to be chilly. Most of the afternoon is going to be in the 40s. This evening will be in the mid to eventually the low 40s, so it's certainly going to be on the chilly side if you're going to be out there for parades today. Now, Saturday parades are going to be slightly milder, but still pretty cool in the 50s, and we may see a couple of showers start to move in as we head into Saturday evening. I've still got that at about 20%. Sunday, whole different ball game. 100% chance of rain. That'll start Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, and continues into Sunday evening. So with all of these parades going on Sunday, many of them could be impacted by the chance for showers. Now, at the moment, the severe weather threat looks to be minimal or really non-existent, so that would be good, but it may be a steady rain at times and a little breeze out of the northeast, keeping it chilly. So not only rain, but a cold rain at that. So let's walk you through some of the high resolution models that we've been watching here, and they are all showing something similar at this point, at least with regard to there being 100% chance of rain on Sunday. So here we are Saturday, tomorrow night at about 8 o'clock. You're out there on the parade routes, maybe you're uptown. You can see there we've got a few showers trying to work their way in, but the better chance of rain is to our west Saturday evening, from Baton Rouge to Lafayette to Lake Charles. Those places have a higher chance of rain Saturday evening. Fast forward into Saturday night and Sunday morning. You can see there we really start to see our Gulf low pressure develop, and we start to see more widespread heavy showers start to build in. This is Sunday morning. You can see there some of those brighter yellows and oranges are popping up. That's a steady rain. Certainly not something that's pleasant to stand out in, but at times it would be doable. The one thing we don't want to happen are any of these showers to produce any lightning or thunder. Now, that's not a very likely scenario, but some of these could definitely be on the heavy side. Here we are at lunchtime. Maybe you're heading out for King Arthur. Maybe you're heading out to Barkis. We really could be socked in the rain at this point. A lot of light, steady rain falling, but at times it picks up in intensity. Let's fast forward past 1 to about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We've still got some parades rolling, and you can see there we're still dealing with showers and a steady rain. So really, truly may be a washout of a day from morning, afternoon, all the way into the evening. Now, once we get towards the evening hours, like 7 and 8 o'clock, once we get towards 7 and 8 o'clock, we will likely start to see the rain wind down. And so once we get into the Sunday night, Monday morning time frame, for the most part, your showers are going to be moving out. And then next week, we're fine. So if you're worried about parades next week, I don't have any major weather problems across the area. Now, one thing, and anytime it rains down here, we watch for street flooding. A couple nights ago, we did see that steady rain move over, picked up several inches of rain. Some flash flood warnings were issued. This looks similar with regard to intensity. There wasn't really severe weather with that, but it was a steady rain that can add up. And so 1 to 2 inches seems like a fairly good bet throughout Sunday. And then a few areas may be closer to 1 to 2 to even 3 to 4 inches. Now, if the 3 to 4 inch happens, I think that would be very isolated and probably closer to the coast where some heavier of the rain or the heavier rain could fall. So the flooding issue, I don't think it's going to be a major problem, but still, a steady rain could add up a couple inches here and there, and certainly some ponding. So once again, if you're heading to parades tonight, we don't expect any major problems. It's just going to be chilly. If you look at radar, it may show a few showers moving in tonight. I do think any rain that's on radar, it's going to struggle to reach the ground. We just have so much dry air sitting a couple thousand feet above us that rain will fall into it and likely evaporate. Now, you may see a sprinkle or two, but really it's just going to be chilly tonight with the cloud cover sticking around. Here's your Saturday parade planner. Once we get into the early afternoon, no problems in the 50s. A little breeze, should feel nice with a jacket. Saturday night, we're going to bump that up to a 20 to 30% chance of rain. That's in the New Orleans and southeast Louisiana. If you're heading further west, maybe Baton Rouge, Lafayette, or Lake Charles, I don't know their parade schedules, but if they have anything going on Saturday, their rain could be moving in earlier in the evening. And then Sunday is our main day for rain. Here we go. I've got a 60% chance of rain Sunday at about 11 a.m., increasing quickly. We'll go with a 100% chance of rain around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and still about a 70% chance of rain even at 5 p.m. there. And notice your temperatures. It's a cold rain, so you've got to consider that when you're thinking about, do you want to be standing out in the rain? We've got Barkus going on Sunday afternoon. Obviously, these parade officials and crew leaders have some decisions to make, and they will be the ones who let us know what they're planning on doing. Right now, I've got the lightning chances very low on Sunday, but we may see some heavy showers, but it doesn't look like a major severe weather threat. It's just going to be too cool. Those bigger thunderstorms are likely going to stay out in the Gulf waters as we go through Sunday afternoon. Not to say we won't see widespread rain, but I think those bigger storms that could produce water spouts, are probably going to stay south of us in the Gulf. So here's what the next 7 days look like, taking us all the way into next Thursday. You can see once we get past Sunday and that mess, it gets really nice. Monday looks great. Tuesday looks great. Wednesday, the 70s are going to feel amazing. And then Thursday, we've got a big parading day. Looking okay. Now, I do see a scenario where a cool front moves in Thursday morning, might bring us a couple of showers, but at the moment, I don't think it's anything major, and I think it would probably be out of here by Thursday evening. So if you are riding in, what do we got Thursday? Babylon Chaos Muses, I'm feeling pretty good about it. That's a weak cold front, so we're not going to be significantly cold. And I've had a lot of questions about Mardi Gras. Now, keep in mind, Mardi Gras it's less than 2 weeks, but it's still fairly far out when you're trying to forecast. So we're not locked in on what Mardi Gras is going to look like. Right now, models are split on maybe a cool front trying to move in sometime around that Monday or Tuesday. Some bring it in Monday with rain. Others bring it in a little drier on Tuesday. We don't really know just yet. But I have been asked, apparently there was, I didn't even see this, but there was some models showing some snow around Mardi Gras that just doesn't look like it's going to happen. It was probably one little model run that was an outlier, and of course it got shared all over the internet, and now people think it's going to snow. But right now that's not in the forecast. It looks like after this cold spell this weekend, yeah, we may have some cool weather mixed in towards Mardi Gras, but it doesn't look like frozen weather or anything significant. But really, Sunday is our biggest hiccup the way I see it right now. We will have your Mardi Gras forecast here in the next few days. As we get closer, we'll be able to go at least 10 days out with the forecast and give you an idea. But at the moment, Sunday is going to be your biggest problem, with rain on and off all day long. At times it'll be a steady and maybe heavy rain, and then at times it'll lighten up and it'll just be up and down, up and down. And then by Monday, we've got some great weather and warming up a little bit as we head into next week. Those 70s will certainly feel nice for any parades rolling through the middle of next week. So that's the latest on what we're tracking for your big parade weekend. Getting into the thick of it, I guess, as we get closer and closer to Carnival. Rain is going to be more likely Saturday night to the west of us, moving in by Sunday, and yes, Sunday all day. I think we're going to have those showers around, and impactful. We'll see what those crews decide to do with several parades rolling on Sunday itself. I always hate when we have to report the rain that's going to be moving in for these things, but it's inevitable. It's always going to rain, at least on one of the days it seems like, but Sunday is going to be the main day. So that's the latest here. We will have a full update for you right here on WWL Plus and on Channel 4. If you watch us on air there, we'll be on at noon with an updated forecast, and then of course we'll have our regular forecast updates at 5 and 6 tonight, and additional updates as we head into the weekend and as we do get into Sunday. I hope everyone has a wonderful Friday. I hope you enjoy the parades tonight. Just don't forget to bundle up. It's going to be a little bit chilly.